To all who will be interested, good day. Today we will review and test an interesting machine, the A&T BY606 mini dumper. The dumper is manufactured by A&T at the factory located in one of the most industrially developed areas of China, Shanghai. A wide range of models, a variety of form factors, build quality, simplicity in operation and maintenance, as well as an affordable price make A&T products in demand in Europe, North America and Australia. The A&T BY606 mini dumper, considered in this review, makes a complete impression. All elements of the machine are tightly fitted to each other and securely fastened together. Access to the main components and units is extremely simple, which allows you to carry out simple repairs even in the field. The quality of the metal also does not raise questions. The thickness of the metal sheets varies from 3–4 mm in the control panel area to 10–11 mm in the frame part of the dumper. The welding seams are evenly applied and carefully sanded. In the rear part of the dumper, there is a folding platform for the operator with an anti-slip coating. If necessary, the platform is easily folded, allowing the operator to control the dumper by following it step by step. You can see the main technical characteristics of the dumper on your screen, but we suggest that you focus on the most important and noteworthy of them. The length of the dumper is 2050 mm, width 1150 mm, height 1350 mm. This allows you to operate the machine in both conditions of dense urban development and in places where the use of larger equipment is impractical or impossible in principle. The ground clearance of 150 mm is sufficient for successful operation on most types of surfaces. The carrying capacity of the A&T BY606 mini dumper is 600 kg, which is quite good considering that the machine is very mobile and has a compact size. Unloading is carried out like a classic tippler using a hydraulic cylinder located under the hopper of the machine. In addition to the cylinder, a hydraulic tank, hydraulic motors and a hydraulic pump are compactly placed inside the housing. All elements are connected to each other by reinforced hoses. The wheel radius is 23 cm. All-wheel drive 6x6 is implemented in the form of two chains that transmit force from the driving rear wheels to the front. The tires are pneumatic chamber type with a well-defined tread. If necessary, it is possible to install double wheels for better cross-country ability on loose soils. The dumper is driven by two hydraulic motors of the orbital type. In turn, the hydraulic pump is responsible for pumping the necessary pressure of the hydraulic motors. Both devices have an operating pressure of 80 bars. The maximum rotating speed of the hydraulic pump is 3200 rpm. The hydraulic motors are 35 rpm. The dumper is equipped with an American maker Brooks & Stratton Vanguard series petrol engine with a capacity of 6.5 horsepower. This type of engine is characterized by a reliability and unpretentiousness in operation, as well as a small fuel consumption of about 1 liter per hour of the AI92 gasoline brand. The engine is 4-stroke, so the tedious procedure of mixing gasoline with an engine oil is not required. Let's take a closer look at the control panel. In the left part there are joysticks for controlling the dumper. In the center is the hopper discharge lever. On the right is the engine speed lever. The dumper has a manual engine start system. To start, open the fuel tap by turning it to the on position. Next, move the suction to the extreme left position and pull the starter handle. After starting, you should return the suction to the extreme right position and use the engine speed lever to set a convenient operating mode. You can manage the unloading of the hopper both standing still and in motion. To unload, move the hopper control lever forward and move the lever back accordingly to return the hopper to its original position. To make it turn in the right direction, you need to move one of the control levers of the dumper. At the same time, a U-turn on the spot is possible both in the forward and in the rear direction. To move forward or backward, move the both control levers simultaneously. The control levers are very sensitive, so you need to control them smoothly, clearly measuring the force of pressing. Let's make a trial. The day of the review turned out to be frosty. The first December snow fell, the asphalt was covered with a nice crust, which allowed us to test the dumper in winter conditions. All-wheel drive 6x6 and rubber with tread virtually eliminated the wheel slippage, allowing the operator to comfortably control the machine by setting the desired motion vector. Having loaded the bunker with snow, there were no problems with handling as expected. The extra weight even improved the grip, and this significantly increased the dumper's all-terrain capabilities. This statement was immediately confirmed by driving into a small snow drift, which was overcome without any effort. The U-turn in these conditions was essentially no different from a similar maneuver on the asphalt. A higher snow drift with descent chunks of pressed snow was already more difficult, but in the end the dumper coped with this obstacle. Overcoming obstacles such as broken bricks, pieces of wood, or in our case steel pipes was also successful with minimal loss in speed. The most clearly demonstrated excellent grip and excellent driving performance was the ascent of a steel icy ramplant with a slope level of about 20 degrees. The descent also was flawless, but with a small hitch caused by the need to extinguish the speed gained and adjust the direction of the descent. Of course, all customers are concerned about the maintenance of the machine in question. In fact, the A&T BY600 mini dumper is a full-fledged workhorse, unpretentious in operation and does not require large financial costs during operation. However, in order to maximize the service life, the dumper should be thoroughly lubricated and clean of dirt in a timely manner, thereby preventing premature wear of parts and corrosion of metal. In addition, it is necessary to closely monitor the condition of the engine oil and air filter. If necessary, carrying out their planned replacement in order to avoid unnecessary problems with the engine. The hydraulic oil is also subject to replacement, but it will need to be done much less often than the above manipulations. Summing up, it should be said that the dumper proved to be a perfectly balanced machine capable of successfully performing all the tasks assigned to it for the transportation of various goods in the most difficult conditions. The simplicity of the design, unpretentiousness, compactness, maintainability and affordable price in comparison with European and American analogs make the A&T BY600 mini dumper attractive for purchase by both private owners and organizations operating in constructions, utilities, agriculture and forestry, as well as companies engaged in facility management, cleaning, landscaping and rental business. That's all. We wish you success in your work and business. Goodbye.